Alright, and welcome back. So, today I have a Craftsman ready to start. 6.75 auto choke, 21-inch standard push lawnmower. And it was basically found today and tossed to the curb. Now looking at it, it is in pretty rough condition. Some of the telltale signs are that the plug looks to be a little bit worn in the front here. Just giving it a quick glance, you can see it's got like a little bit of wear. Almost like something was chewing on it. So I don't know why this thing was tossed, but the good thing is that everything was left on it. And actually with this one, there was no gas in it. So one of the good things is I can actually see what's wrong with it and see if it'll fire up and run. It might be something simple, or it could be something, you know, completely wrong with it. One of the things is I noticed on some of the adjuster wheels, they're a little bit offset. I don't know if you can see the tilt on them. They are probably a little bit worn from the adjusters. I mean, this is an older lawnmower, so it looks like it's seen some better days, but if it runs and operates, you know, and there's no big issues, then it should be hopefully good. Now, what I want to do first is in this video, we'll do a diagnosis on it. It did come with a bag, so that was a score. It is dirty, I could always clean it, so that is good. I'll put the bag to the side. I wanted to see what the condition, if there is hopefully there's a blade underneath. I didn't even check. And like I said, there's no gas in it, there's just oil. So the blade is there. And it looks to be fairly decent condition from what I could see. So I don't see anything like crazy obvious. Like I don't see really anything like damaged. I don't see any real, just that it's like a slight buildup. But what I'll do here is, let me flip it back. Like I said, it has no gasoline in it. So when I found it, it was found basically empty. So there's no gasoline in it. What I'll do first is, let me just check to see how much oil it has. Let me just get a rag. And before obviously filling up, I'll check the condition of the air filter. Condition of the oil. So all I'm basically doing is just obviously just taking out the dipstick. As long as it has oil, you can at least try starting it. So I'll wipe it off. There is oil in it, which is good. It is very dirty, so this definitely needs a clean. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Put it in, dip it out. Trying to do the light. There you go. Angle of the light. It's good. If not, maybe a hair above, but looks like there's oil in there. It also could be the position of the dipstick. So it does have oil into it, at least to the minimum marks. So that's good. So you could always check that first. Always check for oil first before trying to start anything. And what I'll do next is just for checking of the condition of the air filter. So I'll drop it down a little bit here. And what I'll do next is, let me just get a flathead screwdriver. We'll just check the air filter, and I'll put a little gas into it, see if it starts. So more or less is just going to be a diagnosis video. And if this thing starts and runs, that'll be great. So then I won't have to put too much effort into cleaning it up. I did actually get rid of my last mower, so I get rid of one and then I get another one. Now, that air filter is completely clogged. Look at that. I have a feeling that this thing is probably not breathing. And oh geez, this thing's really it's never been changed. Look at that. So my assumption, just by looking at this, is that it couldn't breathe. And so the guy probably had problems starting it, or maybe he did run it like that, and then basically it did start and run and die. So you know what I'll do? Is let me just tap this a few times just to make sure nothing really goes into the carb. And we'll put gas in it and we try this with this air filter. See if we can duplicate it. So all I did is I just took a light couple taps, same air filter, and a little bit came out, but we'll see what happens with it. It's just so used. It looks like that's the original air filter. So I just tapped it a few times just to see what the condition was. And like I said, I do have another air filter, so we'll see how it runs. Obviously, if it doesn't start and run, I'll take it out. We'll do a one with it in. So this is obviously going to be the exact same air filter that it came with. And let me get some gas. What I'll do here is I'll just pour a little bit in here, because in case it maybe has a carb issue too, because that air filter is pretty brutal. Okay, just a little bit of fuel in there, just enough to get it going. Might take a few pulls. It was dry, so no biggie. Just put that back. All right, and then what I'll do here is let me just pull it out just to the edge of the driveway as I start this outside. Let me just put the tripod back up, and we will see if this will basically pull and if it will start. So let me get you outside here. And let me just get the lawnmower. And like I said, the adjusters look a little bit worn out and whatnot, so we'll see if this thing starts. It does move freely with the lever being down on the other side. As you can see when I actuate it, you can see it moves fine, so there's no issue with the cable, it doesn't look like. So the safety cable's okay. So what I'll do now is it should have a couple seconds there for the fuel to get to the carb. We'll pull start it, see if it starts up. I'm gonna say 2 pulls, roughly. All right, contact. So I already see an issue right there. The muffler is missing a bolt. I totally didn't notice that until it started running and it started vibrating. So it is missing a muffler bolt. I'll have to see if I have one just to secure it back. Hopefully it didn't snap off into the actual head. Could have been an issue why, but it is a runner even with that, surprisingly with that air filter. Just tapping it a few times, it seems like it runs fine too. But I did not notice that muffler bolt was actually missing on it. So I didn't want to run it too long because now I want to see if I have something where we can place in there. I may want to just remove the actual muffler itself just to see the condition of it, since it's on one bolt. Make sure that the other one, the muffler didn't snap or break inside the head. And if it didn't, great, because I think I mean obviously it's a standard size, but I don't remember what size the muffler is. I might actually just have another piece here. So what I'll do first is let me get my 3/8, and I'm going to assume that is a 5/16. Nope, bigger than 5/16, 3/8. It's going to be a 3/8. Now what you have to do is these tabs are actually always pointed downwards once they are installed. So I just got to kind of lift it up or pry it up a little bit. And obviously you got to be careful with this because it is a hot engine. So almost looks like this thing's very loose anyways. So that's interesting. Okay. So it looks like it is pretty loose. So I'm wondering if this thing will just pop right out, but I gotta be very careful so I don't burn myself. And actually, I'm sorry, this thing is not a 3/8. Let's try a 7/16. 7/16 seems to be fine. And it was barely on there. So, why was the muffler messed with? I don't know. Why did somebody decide to do that? I have no clue. But let me just get something to grab the muffler with, like a glove, just so I don't burn my hand, because it could be a little hot. And we should be able to get it out. I didn't want to get an impact. I don't even think I need an impact for this. It's just more or less just to support it a little bit. So the muffler's not extremely hot. It ran for a little bit. Still feel like this size isn't the right one. I don't know why. You know what? Let me try a different socket. I think that might be too big. Let me try a 10 mil. Yeah, 10 seems to be the right one. And you know what I'm going to do? Is let me get my impact so I can just lightly zip it off. It'll save me some time. By me not using a ratchet. So yeah, 10 mil would work too. Standard ones are not really going in, so I'll support it. Lift up the tab a little bit, and there it goes. We'll get the muffler off. There's the auto choke. So the auto choke was messed with, it looks like. But everything seems to be there. It looks like it's just missing an actual piece here for just the muffler itself. So I wonder why that is. Because the auto choke was working on it, and it was actuating, it seemed like, because it wouldn't have fired right up. But it also is warm today, so that could also be another thing. But it looks like it's there. So that's interesting. So yeah. So I'll make this the quick short video. I'm gonna see if I can find a bolt just to secure it back. I don't see anything wrong in the head. There's no broken bolt inside the actual head mounting on the side here. So what I'll do is I'll see if I could just find another bolt that like I have like that, longer. Secure it back up. In the next video, what I'll do, because this one's just more of a quick diagnosis and a quick look, is I'll take off the top, because we got to line everything up perfectly on these auto chokes, and then if I can find another bolt, I'll basically secure it, make sure it actuates with the choke, and if that works out good and there's no other issues, you know, maybe just clean it up a little bit and then get it ready. So yeah, hope you guys like this first introduction video to this next project of mine on the Craftsman 6.75 ready to start engine, which it is ready to start. It just needs a little bit of repairs. So thank you for watching. If you guys have any comments, criticisms, or any type of things you want to talk about, go ahead and just mention it in the comments below, and I will, as soon as I can get this one just a little bit more back together on it, I'm going to go ahead and put it all back together, and we'll see how it works. So yeah. So I just want to say thank you for all the subscribers, and yeah, I'm trying to lately, if you see some different videos on some different content, I'm just kind of just more or less just trying different things out, just seeing what people like to watch. I mean, some people like to watch this, some people like to watch, you know, sometimes gaming videos, sometimes I do little tank videos with AI and whatnot. I do like to try things out and just to see how everything works. So if you do like it, you know, I'm glad. You know, I'm just trying to switch things up a little bit. I know sometimes people get sick of the same content, so yeah, hope you guys like the videos, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.